Blackmagic has some products supporting 4K.
Yeah, that's right. I think at ISE this year you're seeing a good example of really how the product lineup has really evolved into the UltraHD workflow. We've got cameras, we've got production switches, we've got capture and playback devices, we have smart scopes, we have converters, all with UltraHD.
So this means that you have the whole production row, so to speak.
That's the aim. I think what we're looking to do is be able to complete the process from acquisition all the way through to delivery. What we're seeing is there's a huge demand in different areas of the UltraHD world for acquisition, maybe for independent film or in production switching for conferences and events and live sporting events, and then also capture and playback so that people can archive and play back footage that they've created. But what we're trying to do really is blend all that together so that whether you want to work with it independently or whether you want to work with it all collectively, then there's a full workflow to do that.
But who can see the difference between HD and 4K or Ultra HD, or who will use this new technology?
Well, I think the first thing to say is that Ultra HD isn't a myth. Ultra HD isn't something that's going to be a flash in the pan, something that's going to be here today, gone tomorrow. It's actually here right now, and I think that when we start to look at really what that image looks like, and you start to look at just the quality and the edge definition that's within an Ultra HD image, you start to really appreciate that this is a technology that's really worth considering. You know, as a consumer, we all aim always for the best of things in life. I think it's the same when you start to work into the professional world. This is something that really is going to enhance and increase the credibility of the work that you do, and also it will mean that there is something there that effectively, as you move further down the line, should hopefully stay around for a little while.
And which purposes is 4K used for just now?
Well, I think in the AV space, I think that people are already considering Ultra HD right now for live events. One of the great things about the events world is that you're not required to really transmit anything. So it means that you're not trying to compress down large files and distribute them via satellite. What generally is happening is that you're working with a big screen, a series of cameras, switches, and content to play in and record from. That is all doing live to air immediately. And with a workflow like we have, with all of those products ranging from camera all the way through switcher and record and playback, it gives you that ability to do that right away.
But isn't it much more expensive?
Absolutely not. I think that this is one of the great myths with with this technology. Blackmagic is focused very, very heavily on ensuring that you're getting this highest possible quality, this latest technology for a price that's very similar to the price that you're used to paying with HD products.
And at least a private producer can crop his pictures without any problems.
Well, that's the other thing as well. If you're working in a HD environment today and you have the ability to shoot in 4K, then why not maximize that resolution and actually utilize that so that you can scale, you can do transitions, you can actually move through a picture on a single frame. So, there's lots of flexibility there with Ultra HD, and I think that whether or not you're delivering in Ultra HD or whether or not you're working in a HD environment, this really does give you the opportunity to add flexibility into your workflow.
I know that you showed a lot of 4K products at IBC last year. Do you have some new products here?
Well, we've continued to demonstrate those products since IBC. We're only talking around about 5 or 6 months ago. For us, we feel that the AV space is something that has not really seen those products in its full glory yet. And what we've been working on since IBC is starting to really penetrate that AV market with these new products. But at a show like this is the perfect platform to really demonstrate the things that we did to the broadcast market back in September.